Welcome. Kakra has been sharing an exciting message titled How to Fast and Pray with Results, drawn from Isaiah 58 verse 3 and beyond. Today he highlights the second common mistake that can lead to failed fast and prayers. Let's join in.
Number 2, he said, ye exact all your labor. What is that? That word exact means oppress. Oppress. And that word labor is not actually like laboring. He's talking about laborers, people who are working for you. So he said, don't oppress the people who are working for you. So the first one is agenda. The second one is relationships. Tell somebody relationships. How you relate to other people. And one example that he gives here is a worker and his boss. Practical thing. But in life, we don't only have a work relationship. We have marital relationships, family relationships, church relationships, work relationships. So this is just an example of one of them, which is work relationships. But our relationships are many. You can never have a successful prayer life when you have poor relationships with people. It's not possible. It's as if God has linked your ability to have successful relationships with with answered prayer. It's not possible. Why? The reason is that Christ Jesus came into the world to save sinners, human beings, of whom I am chief. Christ Jesus didn't come into the world primarily to build buildings. Although he can build a building, but that's not the primary reason. He came because of people. So God's primary concern is human beings. They must be at the top. So you may know the whole Bible. But if you have poor relationships, you cannot have a good prayer life. You can be the Pope, an archbishop, whatever it is, but you have poor relationships. Remember that God didn't die for an archbishop. He died for what? Human beings. Never forget that. Personally, I don't hold a grudge, bitterness, anger against anybody. Why? I'm protecting my prayer life. Bigger things are at stake. I'm protected. It's in my own interest. Somebody said, hey, do you know what they said about me? Hey, the people are wicked, oh. I can't forgive them, oh. Let me tell you something. Even what they said, if it was not true, if God was really to tell them about who you really are, it would be worse. So take it like that. Push your neighbor and say, take it like that. Put your hands together for Jesus. Just take it like that. Take it like that. It will be worse. So take it like that. Matthew 22 verse 35. One of them, who was a lawyer, asked him, that is Jesus, a question, tempting him and saying, Master, which is the greatest commandment in the law? When he says the law, talking about the law of Moses. So somebody approached Jesus. He said, what is the most important thing that I must do? He said, love God and love human beings. He said, this is the most important thing that you must do. I thank that man who asked that question. He asked it for eternity. But do you know that it is easier to give money than to forgive somebody? It is easier to fast and pray than to forgive your own husband. Because when I call for a prayer meeting, you are here. But your husband, see, that one is more difficult. That's why they say forgiveness is divine. The more, you see, forgiveness is one godly trait that you can find only in God to a very high level. And I think that if we develop that capacity, we begin to look like God himself. Forgiveness, they say, is divine.
Thank you for joining us today. We've learned that one reason many people do not see results when they fast and pray is because of poor relationships with others. Be sure to join us again tomorrow as this exciting message continues. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. Delivered safely without complications. Dear Kakra, I requested for prayers for safe delivery of my third child without any complications. I've come back to testify that the Lord has been good and my baby was delivered safely. Thank you for your prayers. Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you. Are you in need of money? Is there something you want to buy or someone you have to pay? Then this revolutionary book, Cryptocurrency by Kakrabaden, is what you are looking for. It will unlock sources of money you have but don't know you possess. You're just a book away from turning your finances around. Order the book Cryptocurrency, How to Profit from Free Labor through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting Order Cryptocurrency in the comment section or message window.